Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jesse with Fling God Bows, and today I'm treating my my new Cherokee D bow, somewhat of a traditional manner. I'm using boiled linseed oil. I've already poured it all over this rag, and I've already wiped it all over this bow. This is a finished Cherokee D bow. You can tell by the nocks. Traditional diamond type shape knock. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a heat gun. As you can see, it's shiny. It's got oil all over it. I'm going to take this heat gun here, turn it on for a second and let it get running. All the while keep an eye on my 3-year-old. But I'm going to take this heat gun and I'm going to let it get hot. And then I'm going to heat the belly of the bow, allowing the oil to soak in. And I'm not going to heat it as much as you would if you were bending the wood at all. Nowhere even close. I'm going to get it pretty hot. I mean, I guess you could bend it at this heat. But I'm not going to bend it. I'm just going to heat the wood and then let it cool, just like it is. And what's going to happen is it's going to allow that oil to get deep into that wood. And that's all I'm doing. And also, see, that limb's about done. We'll touch it here in a second just to make sure. It's already very strong, so I'm not trying to scorch the wood and make it strong. It's a finished bow. You do not want to heat it too much. Set that sucker upside down. Yeah, there you go. Nice and hot. Not so bad that it's burning anything, but warm it up a little hotter than that. You basically just want it warm, because what happens if you get the oil hot, it gets thin, and when the oil gets thin, it penetrates into the wood better. And the Cherokee believes, since this is a Cherokee D bow and my mom's Cherokee, since the Cherokee believed that the oil actually gets into the wood and makes the wood harder, versus doing like polyurethane or something, which I did on the back. I polyurethaned the back as I was making the bow. The way I work with Osage, this is Osage orange. The way I work with Osage is I work on the bow, and then every time I'm done working on it, I coat it in polyurethane. And that's just a ritual I do. So every single time. Hold on a second. Hey, buddy, Tegan, get back over here. Don't worry about Daisy. Get over here. Hey, come on, buddy, please. Good boy. Anyways, so since it's a Cherokee D bow, I want to follow the Cherokee rules. And I think they boiled their oil first, got the oil real hot, and then put it on there hot. But I think this will do the exact same thing. In theory it should, anyways. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's what I'm up to. And they used, traditionally they did not use linseed oil. But in Al Herron's book, Cherokee Bows and Arrows, they actually used a bunch of different kinds of oil. I read in there that they used salad oil, some of them. They used a bunch of different stuff. So, one guy even seasoned a bow with used motor oil. And it was an old black bow. They say Osage orange turns black after like a really long time, you know, like 40, 50 years. It actually turns black if it doesn't have a coating like polyurethane on it. And that's really good for hunting a dark bow. You can see this is some Osage that's been on the ground for a week or two. There's some dust that's almost bright yellow. It's been on the ground for a while. Here's a really good example. Here's some new dust that just got on the ground. There's some dust. That's all Osage orange dust, all that brown. You can see the difference there. Pretty big, substantial difference. You see that brown? That's Osage orange versus that. Anyway, that's it.